dear viewers, it is time for more Dishonored. We had just finished up in Draper's Ward, and intended to head to the riverfront. So let's do that now. Draper's Ward riverfront. The dead eels. With Lizzy stride free, you have a captain to take you upriver. Yes.
Wakefield's a hard man, but he's not as fun as Lizzy. Lizzy enjoyed it more.
Yeah, even Lizzy never drowned victims in a sack. You can still see him squirming for air.
Yeah. How's he gonna top that?
The mutineer Edgar Wakefield has drowned a gang member that was loyal to Lizzy and sank him in the river near the Undine. Not sure why that's a mission clue, but it's something...
Who would have thought? Magnet Montaigne on a boat in Dunwall. A long way out.
But it's something we'll keep registered for a while. File it away when it is no longer relevant. Whoa, frame rate. A little bit of a snag there.
Hey.
Nope. No coin pouches? You guys are worthless.
Edgar Wakefield is on board the Undine. He's put all of the Eels on alert since Lizzy's rumored to have escaped from Coldridge. He's expecting her. You will undoubtedly be a surprise to him.
Aren't I always? Notes from a Hatter spy. Mr. Hat, there has been interesting activity since our raid on the dead eels a few days ago. It looks like Wakefield has been rooting out Lizzy loyalists and chasing them off or making an example out of them with some gruesome killing. Like a drowning, perhaps. I don't think he's got much of a hold on this gang, and things are likely to fly apart before long. Also, I swear I saw a woman lurking on some nearby rooftops last night, spying on the eels. She saw me looking at her and just disappeared. Perhaps you'll know what to make of that. Oscar. Yet another mention of this rooftop-dwelling lady. Well, well. Ah. Dang it. Well, we're catching up to her. A mysterious figure was seen scouting the Undine and her crew, but they teleported away before you could investigate further. Yep, and you know what, as I zoomed in, I heard... Yep, just as I figured. Another corrupted charm. Some female figure. Trimble's coin. I'm beginning to think she's not on my side. She is leaving behind bone charms. Is she leaving behind a trail of... Is she leaving behind a trail of breadcrumbs for me? Is she a witch? And is she leading me to Delilah? Is that what this is? The two charms that I've seen her leave behind so far were both corrupted. I'll take the charms, but... I'm apprehensive about the whole situation.
There's the boat. Wakefield's probably keeping himself below decks. Whatever I do to him, it will be a mercy compared to what Lizzy has in mind.
Just wait to be taken.
All those prancing nobles in the fancy masks. Strip them of their jewels and set them on fire. Finest time in the world.
Drown him. Drowning's worse.
Set on fire.
Drowned is worse.
You ever see him set on fire? What does he do? He jumps in the water. I hear Lord Shaw is making his way to the party by boat, with only 2 bodyguards.
What? How do you hear things like that?
I have some connections.
Witch's Skin, this one was called. Witch's Skin. When taking damage, your mana is drained before your health. But mana does not regenerate. So it's mana shield. I can't fathom a use for that in this build. Alright.
Nice.
I see 2 runes off to the right and 2 bone charms. First rune is nearby. First rune is nearby. The next one I lose in the... No, there it is. Right there. And
This place is dead.
bone charm up in that direction, and a bone charm in that little boat, it seems. Or under it. Alright, so we've got an objective. There's one nearby. Let's go get that.
Wakefield sealed himself in the cargo hold of the Undine. Smuggling ships like this one often have a hatch underneath for dumping contraband if they get caught. Perhaps the Undine is no different.
Swim in from below, suggests you. I'll take that into consideration. Alright.
You ever get that creepy feeling of being watched? I've had that a bunch lately.
Funny you ask that. I had this feeling of eyes on me. I looked up on the roof of that building over there and...
There was a lady up there, right? I seen her too, just staring. Then she was...
gone. In a wink. Yeah, we've seen the same thing.
Should we tell the others about it?
No. The others might think we're seeing things. First sign of the plague, from what I hear.
Oh man, if that's the first sign of the plague, then I must be causing a lot of people a lot of worry. Because I disappear in front of people all the time. I mean, you know, more worry than just, you know, the threat of killing them and such. But I mean, if I'm disappearing in front of them and they're not sure what it is, it's gotta cause them, like, oh man, do I have the plague? I need to get some elixir. I'm good for the elixir market. Okay. Rune is this way. Most of this seems clear. Great, I hear weepers down there. And apparently I've got to get in from below. And these two will see me if I do just that. Four sleep darts. But I can save one with some good blink play here. No worries.
Dowd, this is the second time now. I see something, or someone, out of the corner of my eye. But when I turn, they're gone. Someone is watching us.
I've seen him too, Thomas. I kind of think she wants to be noticed at this point. All right. That is a tripwire. Not sure I want to trigger it. There is my prize. Probably just nab it from here, couldn't I? I'm not sure if there's anything else in there worth getting. Oh. I'll just take the rune and leave it at that.
Anyone there? This better be a joke.
And these guys are aware of my general vicinity. So let's switch directions.
Don't let him get past.
Ow! Stubbed my toe or something.
Run and hide, you cowards.
Yeah.
It's a matter of time, buddy.
You're just lucky you're an eel. It's underwater a short ways away. Huh. Well. Robust. Ow. Ow. Frickin' hagfish. Robust. Potions give you moderately more health. I wonder if that's more useful than... I think it is. It's more useful than healthy appetite. I think so. Yeah. Because it makes potions more efficient, coin-wise. And I can choose when to take advantage of that, as opposed to picking up things at random. So that's a good one. Alright. So a bone charm at the sunken crate. Sounds cool.
This boat is smaller than I remember.
This is kind of a small little boat. Ship engine throttle. I wonder if this will cause a distraction of some sort. The engine failed to start. Of course. Alright, it kills him. So that's sweet. I don't see any others. There's one. Oh wow, it didn't pull it to me, but it did kill it outright. Health elixir. Sleep darts. Remedy. Bone charm. Falling star. So that completes the favor objective. This gives me 3 of 5 bone charms. Alright, this would be cool if I can get up on this rock. I'd love that. There we go. Falling star. Drop assassination gives you a bit of mana. Cool. All of my bone charm slots are taken up, so I don't see a use for that one too much. Rune. You can bet your britches I have to swim to it. Maybe I can get by it without having to use mana. Sacrifice a little bit of health. Don't follow me, don't follow me! Oh, look what we found. An outsider shrine. I don't know, I feel like the outsider treats Dowd differently than he treats Corvo. Well, let's see what he has to say this time.
This is the Dowd I remember. Corvo left his mark on Coldridge, but they won't soon forget you either. What a relief. Life has been remarkably grim in Dunwall lately. This business with the Eels might call for a little more diplomacy. But in the long view, a smoking ruin makes as good a monument as any.
What are you trying to tell me here, outsider? I realize that all this entertains you and such, but are you scolding me for what I've done? Or is it praise? Or are your words tailored specifically to leave the question, That sounds more your style. You know what? Screw you, fish. Alright, they were searching for me out in this direction last time. Screw those weepers. What? No worries. Next up. I think that's everything. I think we've only got to deal with Edgar now. And he's below decks, so I can swim in from underneath. And knowing that hagfish aren't really a threat with pull, I think that's... Whoa.
It's time for the dead eels to collect a little corn.
I think that's the route I'm going to take. Need a distraction. I have an idea. I'm not sure what that is. Admiralty in the fleet. Yes. I think I'll go in from below. Here, fishy fishy. Come on.
She bit off a man's tongue. Just for calling her Elizabeth.
Is that you, Wakefield? You know, I bet the outsider would love to see me kill you. Edgar Wakefield log entry. It's going to pieces. I was just getting things under control, but now I hear Lizzy busted out of Coldridge. How? The dead eels are all starting to swing my way, and I even think we'll wipe out those accursed hatters soon. Mr. Hat humiliated me something awful with that raid to steal our engine coil, and Payback was going to be taking a piss in his stovepipe. But now that Lizzy is free again, I've got the crew on high alert. Orders to kill anyone that ain't one of us. I'm starting to think I bit off more than I can chew. Boy, I'll say. You know, Lizzy would do a lot worse to you than I could. Killing you would actually be a mercy killing, wouldn't it? You've got money. You know what? Just this once, I don't want to give the outsider the pleasure of seeing me do exactly what he thinks I'm gonna do. Just this once. Alright, Edgar. Give me your money, then I'll choke you out and leave you to Lizzy. There we go.
Time to signal Lizzy.
Neutralized. Eliminate Edgar Wakefield. How'd you like that, Overseer? Or Overseer. How'd you like that, Outsider? Huh? Is that what you expected me to do? You prick. Now I've got to signal Lizzy. Sound the ship's horn. Ah, yes. If this is the hatch I think it is, then it's just a hop, skip, and a jump away to the horn.
Cut this bastard up for the hackney!
Whoa! Calm down, guys.
I need a hand with this one.
You don't have to work for that guy anymore.
Gotcha! Somebody give me a hand! Get him!
You guys better
Lizzy
walk away.
is assuming control of the dead eels now. She's ordered them to give you safe passage.
I like how they all just...
Your friend Edgar Wakefield set me up to be taken by the City Watch, and you followed him. Took his orders. But you know what? I forgive you. All of you. I'm filled with love. But the following people each owe me a finger. Logan, Douglas, Bang Bang, Ferris, Pigface, the Bakers, and Annabelle.
Shit.
2 from you, Annabelle. Have a good night.
So if she's taking fingers from her own crew, what's she gonna do with Edgar? I should probably go fetch him. Hang on, Lizzy.
Hey, shut up!
Yeah. Now what? Now what?
You don't scare me.
I should. But alright. Since I've got business with Lizzy. I'll let you live. I wonder how much easier this all would have been if I would have neutralized Edgar first. I could have walked around here freely. Calm down, man. These guys are pulling out their weapons for no reason. Hey, Lizzy, look who I've got for you.
That piece of garbage, Edgar. I'm still living with his incompetence. He let the Hatters cripple the Undine.
Ship seems fine to me.
They took the engine coil. We're dead in the water.
What is it? Can we make a new one?
They don't make them anymore, not for an engine like the Undine's. We'll have to get it back.
The geezer still leads the Hatter gang, right? I'll pay him a visit.
It won't be that easy. There's a snag.
Always is. What's this one?
The geezer's about 100 years old by now. He's got it rigged so that if he dies, the whole place gets gassed. So they're real careful around him. Got him a nurse and everything. Maybe you can cut a deal for that engine coil. Turn on the charm. One of the Hatters gave me their door password in exchange for keeping the rest of his fingers. It's whalebone. I never got to use it on account of the gas. And being in jail.
Just be ready to move when I get back.
You don't really care about Edgar, huh? What was the point of me knocking him out then? I'll just leave him right here for you. He'll wake up eventually and then you can, I don't know, cut off his fingers, because that seems to be your thing. Okay, so I've got the password to the Hatter's place now. I don't know that I've got anything else to take a look into here.
That's a lot of fingers. Lizzy's pissed. Me and Ferris are crossing the canal later on.
What's this? I'll let Lizzy worry about it. I only need her boat. That is it.
You really think the outsider ain't real? What'd I see Dowd do then?
Just because he can do strange things doesn't mean there's an invisible man watching us. I'll ask him how he does it.
Are you crazy? Don't you dare.
You ask me how I do this? Booga booga booga! Wow, unfazed. Very much unfazed.
Don't make me take that away from you.
This? Oh, I'd love to see you try. So I think that means we've got to go back into Draper's ward, give them the password, get the ship's engine coil.
Picked up anything good? Blow off, chopper.
Yeah, Chopper. Shut your pie hole, Chopper. So I think that'll do it for now. Before we head off to do what we've got to do, I think I'll end this session here. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.